Hey, what's up guys? Dimitri here, also known as the Shredding Psychotherapist. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I made a video a couple of weeks ago called how to get up or how to pop up on an efoil. I think, got some good information out there. I think some people found it useful, so just got to thinking maybe I should make a video about how to fall off of an efoil or how to bail off an efoil in a safe manner. So got to thinking, it's really interesting. I was growing up as a kid in the 90s, outer boroughs of New York City, and I was into hardcore music and, local hardcore and punk scene. And, I used to go to a place called Cbgb'S way back in the day when I was a kid for Sunday matinees and all types of fun stuff like that. If you know, you know. So I was actually thinking, Cbgb'S is no longer around. That era has definitely passed. New York City is not as cool as it once was. So what do I do these days for fun and to get the adrenaline pumping? Well, as I said, CB's and other cool New York City venues are no longer around. However, I do have an efoil. And efoiling is just as fun, if not even more, than those old school Sunday matinees at CB's. Again, if you know, you know. So I got to thinking, maybe there are some useful little lessons, good tidbits of information that I could glean from, the old school days and apply it to efoiling, and specifically to how to fall off an efoil safely or how to bail off an efoil. So come along with me for a ride, learn from an expert in this matter, and hope you find this useful and enjoyable. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so here's a little on-water demonstration of how to safely fall off of your efoil when you're riding it. Okay, as you can see, I'm riding along here nice and smooth, everything is good, high up on the foil, cruising around, just loving life the way it should be. Riding. Woo! All right, so here's the thing. When you fall off your board, and again, this is not something that you generally plan for, it just happens, and that's quite normal. But when you fall off your board on an efoil board, or any type of foil board for that matter, but we're keeping this specifically locked on the efoil, you want to get as far away from your board as possible.
Let's all have fun on this one. Yeah. Go, Armando.
Okay, so if at all, what you want to do is propel yourself off of your board. Never fall over the side of the boards, over the sides or the rails of the boards. Not a good way to fall, okay? Because you can hit the foil wing, or you can hit the prop, folding prop, whatever, and that will not be a good day, okay? So again, push yourself away from the board as much as you can. Try to be conscious of doing that as you're falling. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate it right here. Cruising. Uh-oh. Just like that. If you guys were able to see that, what I did is I actually used my feet a little bit, pushed myself off of the back of the board, and I fell off, going off the back of the board. Generally what you want to do is fall off the back of the board. Never try to save your fall. If you feel that, you're about to go down, the efoil is getting super tippy, or you're about to wipe out or whatever, never try to save a fall on an efoil, okay? It's always a lot better, safer, easier just to bail. And again, the way that you bail safely, just propel yourself off the back of the board, okay? And push yourself off of it as far as you can. Efoil has a lot of energy to it, especially when you're riding fast. So what will generally happen is that the board will propel forward and you're just going to go off the back of the board, okay? And when you do that, you create distance between yourself and the board and the foil and everything. All right, let's try one more time. Bye, let's go. All right, so we're back up. I'm gonna show you guys one more time how I safely fall off of my efoil board, okay? So again, I just want to reiterate, if you're riding an efoil, you feel you're going down, you feel that you're going to wipe out, or the board is getting super tippy, or whatever the case is, never try to save a fall, okay? It's much better, much easier, safer to just fall off the board, and preferably fall off the back of the board or the side of the board, and try to kick the board away from you. As you're falling, kick the board with your feet away from you. And if you're going fast, or even at a good steady cruising speed, the board, the efoil board, will go forward, and if you propel yourself off of the back of it, you will obviously go backwards. And that, again, is going to create a good amount of distance between you and the board and the foil, the prop, folding prop, whatever the case is, okay? Again, just to reiterate, don't fall, try not to fall over the side of the board, or what's referred to as the rails of the board, okay? Because if you do that, it usually doesn't end very well. I'm going to try to find a clip of myself actually doing that, some of my older videos, to put on here as well, just for a visual reference. But again, I'm going to demonstrate how to bail, all right? Safely. Riding, cruising on the efoil. Everything is super. I'm like really high up on the mast right now. Riding. Let's just say something unexpected happens, and bam! Woo! That was a big one. Look, my board even flipped upside down. You flip it back, right side up, I guess. And one other note I should just mention: if you're a beginner, if you're a complete beginner to e-foiling or any type of foiling in general, you may want to seriously consider also getting yourself a helmet and or an impact vest, okay? Because some of the falls that you can take off of an e-foil, especially if you're high up on the mast, you know, you could definitely feel them. So, I mean, I don't wear one myself, but, you know, when I was first learning and starting out, I did. So, again, if you're a complete beginner, noob, or you didn't grow up in the 90s as I did, or go to Cbgb'S, you know, I mean, if you did, you know what it's like. You're used to taking a few knocks and just kind of, you know, moving along. But not everybody's in that category. So, again, I would recommend a helmet and or an impact vest as well. All right, guys, hope this video has been useful. I'm going to do some more laps around here. And if you found this video useful, entertaining in any way, feel free to like, subscribe. It will just help the video get around to other people and the information get out there. Bye-bye. Let's go.
Give me a few minutes, please. Got a few minutes of quiet, please.
Yo, everybody shut up and listen, please.